Good evening, everyone. So last session we created one application. Have you tried that example up to login and register, viewing the appointments? We designed one example here. So we created a simple single page application like environment here. For API, what we given shortcut npm run API. That is nothing but starting our API. We defined shortcut for that inside our JSON file, package JSON. Okay, now our application starts here. And so in index page, we implemented register and login. So when user goes to login and login with user ID, sam@11, it should get the dashboard of that SAP. We created sign out also, and who logged in, that information we maintain. Now, what is another functionality we need to design? User must able to add appointment and edit appointment and delete. 3 options we need to implement. So what is it? We go to the dashboard area. This is the dashboard. In the dashboard, we will create a button. So ID as BTN add appointment. So BTN add appointment. So class BI calendar date fill. Some event filler, right? Okay, and add appointment. That is the option. Now, what should happen when user clicks on add appointment? So login, user will log in. And when login, add appointment button will come. When user clicks on add appointment, what we have to do? We need to load the appointment related details here. 2 ways are there. This button will have a class BTN primary. Okay, fine. So login. Why? Because every time after I do modification in my code, it is going to reload the application, right? Now add appointment, when I click, we can do 2 things. Appointment related screen can come here. Appointment related screen can display here. Or we can create a pop-up. In the pop-up, we can ask for add the appointment. What is pop-up? You have models. In Bootstrap, you learned about model. You can use a Bootstrap model. Using the model, we can collect the data and you insert. Delete appointment. Same, when user clicks this button, this appointment must be deleted. First, add appointment. I want a pop-up to display. Then how do we do? So we have a div class model fade ID as add appointment, and you know how to handle this. Model dialog, model content. So model header. In the header, we have add new appointment, and we have a button btn close, data bs dismiss, model, and we have a model body. In the model body, we need a data list, data term. We have title. So type is equal to text. ID is appointment title. Appointment title. Okay. And another one is description. So text area, ID as appointment description. And here we have rows 2, 4, calls, some 40. 40, fine. And form control. Here also form control. And one more is date. So input type is date. ID as appointment date. And we have a button that is div class model footer. In the footer, we have a button add, button cancel. And here I don't need close then. Database dismiss model btn warning something, and btn and btn danger. Okay, this model should open when user clicks on this button. Database target hash add appointment database toggle model. So that is the option login with SAM, and dashboard will come. Add appointment will have to show a pop-up here. What is problem? Bootstrap JS we haven't added a index.html. Bootstrap JS we haven't added a. So where to add script? Script source, node modules, bootstrap dist JS bundle.js. That is the bootstrap bundle file. That gives you all the access to the bootstrap components, right? SAM11. Okay, now add appointment will get you the appointment detail here. That is the pop-up we are designing. Now what should happen when user clicks on add? We have to collect this data and save into the server database API. we have post appointments API. We need to add there, right? So let's create this also. Cancel is working fine. In the dashboard, this have a class form control. And what we have to do, this button add ID, PTN, add new appointment. Suppose add BTN add already we have anything? No. So this is enough. BTN add is enough. Okay, on this button click, we have to collect the data from here. Appointment title, appointment description, appointment date. And we need to add in this title, description, date. Username will come from cookie. Who logged in? His appointment. His appointment, we will get it from the cookie. From the cookie, we will get. So let's go to index. On add click, we have to write the logic. It will be same like how you return for register. For register, you collected the data, JSON string file, it is inserting the data. Same, you have to implement here also. How you designed for register, the same you have to write for this button, BTN add. So here I will write add appointment, click. So how do we define document dot on? What is the event name? Event is what? Click. And what is the BTN add? And on click, we have to collect the data. What to do? Collecting the data from where appointment. Appointment contains details. I will copy this one, but actually it is different details. Huh? So we will add here. Huh? What are the details? Title. It will come from hash appointment title. Appointment dot and description. Description will come from hash appointment description dot what val. Next, what we have date, hash appointment date dot val. Next, username idea, username. Username will come from dollar dot what? Cookie. Cookie name. Cookie name is what? Uname, cookie name. Cookie name is uname na. So we have to use that uname. Okay. That is the detail we are accessing, appointment. Now where to post this? How do we post that? Dollar dot Ajax method. Method is what? Post. Where to post? URL. So http://localhost 4040/ what? Appointments. Okay, which appointment? So data. What is the data? Data is what? Appointment. But it is at JSON dot what? String file. Which one? Appointment. That is the data need to be submitted. Okay, next on success, what to do? On success, we need to load the dashboard. Again, dashboard should come to display. But Load view is again loading a new screen. Then we have to again write an ASAX here. Dashboard related logic where you return. This is all the when login is success. Where is dashboard? This is dashboard na. We are collecting the appointments of that particular user and we are adding all those appointments on success. We have to response is not required here. This is the dashboard execs. Dashboard execs have to get the detail, load the appointments, and generate the calendar. So this part up to here we have to put inside. Think this is okay, up to here we need to load again. So what we will do, we will keep in a reusable function. Up to there we will create a reusable function because that have to load again for us. 2 times we need to do that. Then a reusable function means here I will create a function called load dashboard. In that I will paste the code. This is load dashboard code. It should work here. We have to write here. What is it? If password is correct, load dashboard. That logic should execute here. Same load dashboard should happen after this. That means what we do on success. On success, we have to do what? Callback function. We need to load dashboard. That means dashboard must be loaded 2 times. With all the content, it should be loaded 2 times. Let's check. Is there any problem here? Login, Sam, 11. Dashboard is coming fine. Then add appointment. Oh, one more thing we have to do. On add click, this should close also. That means because this is a model now, model should close and execute the functionality. So on add click, how to close data BS what? Dismiss. Dismiss what? Model. Okay. Login and Sam at the net 11 dashboard loads, add appointment. So this is suppose project KT, something like so KD. So project documents here prepare project documents something documents for KD something. And when the data I'm defining and click on add, it has to add that. After adding, it is loading the same. Actually, it should not load at the net 11. Now the appointment is added successfully. This is added, but after adding, it should stay on the same screen, right? It is going to home screen. It should stay on the same screen. What should we do? Loading has some problem. So it should not ask to log in again. So after this on success, Where is it? I will use load dashboard outside this after Ajax load dashboard. Temporarily, I will remove this appointment. Now Sam have only one appointment. Login Sam at the net 11. Add appointment. Prepare documents. Some add. Oh, it is reloading again. It is added, but it is reloading. Where we done that? Let's go to the index. After adding, actually cookie is deleted. Where is the cookie file? Cookie file previously. This is load dashboard. After login, click. So this is a dashboard. This cookie name also should get. But here we don't have the text username value. Actually, it is already created. This line, who is this? This is the username. Okay, add appointment. Who is that? So documents added and add this add dashboard, load dashboard. It is navigating to which page? Any page? It will get the dashboard and load with the cookie, and it will get the appointments. Up to this, it is fine. If cookie is already there, load the dashboard. Based on the cookie, we need to load it. So when user clicks on add, we need to verify whether the user is still logged in or not. So after adding, this load. It is loading. So let me delete this. Okay, then it is taking to home page again. It should not take to home page. So load view. Dashboard.html. This loading somewhere issue is coming. What is this? Already we done that. It is reloading our page. It should not reload the page. Where is it? Here, load view. Here, logic is required. We'll write a condition. If dollar dot what? Cookie name is what? Username. Uname na? Uname. So what is that username cookie returns? If username, it is returning string. First, we need to know what it returns. Is it returning undefined or what? Here we have to define. Yeah, while loading one logic, we need to write. First, check what cookie returns. So $.cookie, cookie name is uname. Okay. So I will load this one. ./home.html. Okay, I will show here. Let's see. We will delete the cookies. Application. This cookie is deleted. After that, in the console, let's load. We will log this. Console.log uname undefined. Okay. That means now we need to write here dollar if condition. If $.cookie name is what? Uname is defined. Then load view. Which view it has to load? Dashboard. Cookie is defined means what? The user is still logged in. So which page to open? Dashboard. Dashboard we have to do. If user is not logged in, that means cookie is not defined, means user is not logged in. Then load view. Which one it has to load? home.html. That is the logic it should implement. So here we will log in now, and with the sam @net11 dashboard will come. I will add an appointment. Suppose I'm adding like some demo something. Later we will delete them and add, that is added. And here the dashboard also should load. So here we will use load instead of empty dashboard. We will load which one? Load dashboard. That entire screen should load. That will be fine. Okay. So let's do this now. I will delete this. That means nothing but what we are doing is, actually when page is loading, we are loading one view. Which view? Home.html. So every time when page loads, it is loading home.html. But if user is already logged in, then home should not open. It should open which page? Dashboard. When user signed out, then only home should come. That logic we are implementing. If cookie is defined, means user is still logged in. If user is still logged in, show dashboard. Otherwise, show the home page. That is the logic we are implementing. Okay. Now what we do? Let's go here, sign out. So login. So sam @net11. Okay. Now add appointment. Appointment title is project KT. So prepare project documents and you add this date and click on add. The appointment is added. Now it is fine. Because user is already logged in, so it should not go to home. That one logic we were missing, and I added that, right? So technically, when your web page opens, index page opens, first it should verify, is that cookie already there or not? If cookie is there, that means he is already logged in. If he is already logged in, home should not open. Which page should open? Dashboard. That we are implementing. Dashboard, we already created a logic. That new one is added. So in the index, if cookie is there, this is what? If cookie is defined. If cookie is defined, load dashboard. If cookie is not defined, then load which page? Home. That is the logic. Otherwise, previously what it is having, only load view home. That means after every modification, directly load view is home. It is getting to home page. So depending on cookie, whether he logged in or not, we need to implement that. So this is done. Next, what? So we need to implement another option. So adding appointment is there, and observe carefully whose appointment is also clear. That means that particular user appointment will be stored. Now, when I sign out, I log in as John @net11, then only John appointment will come. John appointment will come. And I sign out and log in with Sam. Then Sam @net11, only Sam appointments will come. That's how we are implementing. If you have multiple, then instead of displaying all this like this, in index page, where is this load dashboard? And all these dashboard related appointment cards, we can put here as dflex. That is simple. Dflex will keep, and flex wrap also we will add, so that what happens, it will come side by side. All appointments, every appointment in the card should have MX2. Some gap will come. That will be better. If there are many appointments side by side, all the appointment details will come, right? So this is a simple logic we implemented. So add. Now next two options are there. What are those? Edit and delete. Delete is very simple because on this button click, that appointment ID should be removed. That appointment ID should be removed. How? So on delete click, that particular appointment ID should be removed. It's a simple one. What we do? Go to the delete button. Where is delete button? This is delete button. Danger button is delete button. So for this, what we have to do? ID. ID is what? BT and delete. Okay. On this button click, that particular appointment must be removed. Now the doubt is how to send that appointment ID, because based on ID we should delete. When user clicks the button, this appointment must be deleted. How to collect the ID of this appointment? Previous sessions I showed you that how to send the ID when add to cart click. What we will do? We will use a value. Button value is dynamically coming from where? Appointment dot what? ID. Appointment ID will get that appointment details. So BT and delete click, we have to write the logic. Let's go. And here we have delete appointment. And how do we write the logic? What we need to do? Dollar document dot what? On click of which one? Hash BTN what? Delete. What is the function? Here we will get event argument. And by using that event argument, we can collect the ID of that appointment. Let's check, is it correctly coming or not? Alert e dot target dot what? Value. Let's see that ID is correctly coming. That is the appointment ID correctly coming. Now based on that, we should able to delete it. You know what to delete it. What we have to do? So dollar dot what? Ajax. What is the Ajax method? Ajax method is what? Delete. Ajax method is delete. Okay. URL. What is the URL? Method is delete. Just uniformly I will use single quote everywhere. Yeah. http:// what is it? Localhost 4040 / what is it? It should be appointment ID. Appointment ID is coming from where? I should keep it as a backtick. Okay, appointment ID is coming from where? E dot target dot value. That is appointment ID na. That means slash appointments slash ID. That means into appointments, you have to pass the ID at which option it is delete. So that is the URL. Fine. Now on success, what to do here? After deleting, just we need to do one more work. What is it? Load dashboard. Am I right? Load dashboard is going to load the dashboard again. That means the complete dashboard should be loaded, because after deleting it should show whether it is deleted or not. Okay, let's implement this. And your wish, actually before deleting it should ask, are you sure you want to delete? Yes, no. Then how? Here we can take a flag. Flag uses a confirm. Confirm contains are you sure? Understood? And want to delete. Like this we put a message. Now what is the flag? If flag is equal to true, that means they selected to delete, because confirm return true false na. If it is true, it should delete and it should load the dashboard. Otherwise simply leave it. That means don't do anything else. That means on cancel, don't do anything. On cancel, it will return false, right? Now see what happens. I click on delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Cancel, it is nothing. You say delete. Are you sure you want to delete? Okay, then it is deleted. That means we are removing appointment. Delete is simple. Insert is same like register what you done. So you see now in our database dashboard, Sam has only one appointment. That means only these two appointments are there. One John, another one is Sam. It is deleted from the data, right? Now one more thing we have to do. What is it? Edit. Add appointment is same. Suppose project KT and description. So unknown something, and the date is selected some date, and click on add, it is added. Now I want to modify this description. Then what to do? On edit click, I have to open the pop-up. In the pop-up, those all values must be displayed. How you will do that? Pop-up is already there. What is pop-up? Model is already there. In that model, we want to display the data. And from that, we have to collect and we need to update. That means when I click on edit, a model should open and the model should display. Actually, because previously model we are using for adding, this time we can use for edit. One more model we can display for edit. How we do that? All same thing we have to do on edit click. Where is the dashboard? Same model, this time not add new appointment. It should be what? Edit appointment. This model should come where? So this is add appointment button. That is the model. Edit click is present. So I will copy this part. This is entire model. And I will keep a HTML comment like this is add model. Okay. And we have another model. What is it? Edit model. Okay. In the edit model, we will use edit appointment. And here we have edit appointment. Okay. And edit appointment must be displayed. Where is it? Edit appointment dialog, anything modification? Yeah. Edit appointment, the IDs are appointment title, description, date are same. So instead of add, we will keep it as what? Save. BTN what? Save. It is save now. I will use BTN success. When it should open? When user clicks on edit. Edit on which location? In the index. In the index, where is that edit button? Edit button is somewhere here. Huh? Okay, on edit button, what you do? Data BS what? Target hash. What is it? Edit appointment. Edit appointment is the ID na? Edit appointment is the ID. Okay. Data BS what? Toggle. Toggle is what? Model. This is the edit appointment related model. And it should open that. Now what we need to do into this? On edit click, we have to display the data. Current appointment related data we need to show there. That means which appointment, collect that appointment data and show inside this model. Then what to do? So on edit click, we have to write a code also. So what is the button ID? Button have an ID na? No. So previously in the dashboard, this is BTN. Yeah, here we will put an ID. This is as BTN what? Edit. On edit button click, collect that appointment details and display. So it also requires a value. What is it? Appointment dot ID. We need to send the appointment ID. We have to collect the appointment and use it. So let's write, this is add appointment, this is delete appointment, and we have what? Edit appointment. So dollar document on, what is it? Click. So what is it? Edit, BTN editor, BTN edit. So we have to collect the event argument. Now what to do? We need to bring the appointment details. Only the appointment that is matching with the ID. That appointment details we need to bring. That means here we have to use dollar dot what? Ajax. Okay. So Ajax method is get. What is the URL? So http://localhost/ what? Appointments slash, what is it? ID. ID is coming from where? E dot target dot what? Value. That is the ID. On success, what it will do? It will collect the appointment. Okay. That appointment detail we have to display inside edit screen. That appointment details we need to display inside edit screen. That means what we have to do? Dollar hash, what is it? Appointment title dot value. It should come from appointment dot what? Title. Okay. Dollar, another one, hash, what is it? Appointment description dot value. Appointment dot what? Description. What else? Next one. Appointment hash appointment date. Appointment hyphen date. So it should get from value. The value. Value is what? Appointment dot what? Date. Those details must be displayed. So on edit click, we need to get the appointment detail. Oh, cancel. Edit click, it should get that and display. Some problem in the IDs. What are those? This appointment. Acha, local host problem 4040. Fine. So 4040 appointments slash ID. I will copy this here. http://localhost 4040 slash appointment slash 2. It is getting the second appointment. Fine. Here it is 1. It is getting the appointment correctly. ID BTN. No, it is not save. On edit click only, na. This is edit click. A pop-up should come. In the pop-up, a text box should display. In that, we need to put some value. Which pop-up is coming? This pop-up is coming. What is that? Edit appointment is coming, right? This edit appointment have an ID. What is that ID? Appointment title. Into that, we need to display the current appointment details. Current appointment details we need to display there. So I click on edit. So let's go to this edit. This appointment is coming or not, we will just check. Console.log. Appointment is coming or not. Inspect in the console. Okay, that appointment details are coming fine. What we need to do, bring this information and display in the text box. That's what we need to do. So two models with the same name have problem. This is not a problem. This is hidden. Title should be displayed there. Date must be added into this. So let's change these names. Edit appointment title. Edit appointment name. Edit appointment date. So here in index, what is it? Edit appointment title. Edit appointment description. Edit appointment date. Okay, right? Because I'm using same IDs for both register and edit. That is having some problem because it is saying that you have another hidden one with same IDs. That is the issue it is coming. So what we are doing, one ID for register, another ID for edit. That will be better. Text boxes with different ID we are giving. Now one more we need to implement. What is it? On save click, we have to collect this new data and put which operation for saving? HTTP methods, get for fetching, post for submitting, new. If already data is available, already it is present, you are just modifying the details, then which operation you have to use? Put, not post, right? So let's see how to modify that. Now on save click, we have to write on save click, btn save click. On save click, collect this new data and update into that particular ID. Put on that particular ID. That means here we need to send the ID also. ID of that particular, and we need username also. All the details we have to collect. That means how to get the ID of this. Already e.target.value is there. That is, we have to collect the ID. But how do you collect the ID of that particular appointment on save? Because we are not showing ID in this model. In this model, we are not showing the ID. If you are not showing the ID, this is actually edit model. In the model, you are not showing the ID. So you are not collecting the ID. So then how you will save the ID? Because for that particular ID, we need to save the product related details. Product details are saved based on ID. But ID we are not collecting here. We are collecting only title, description and date. We don't need to worry about username because it is coming from cookie. ID is not collected. Then how? If ID is not collected, how do we collect that ID here? We don't want to show ID, but we want to collect ID. You remembered we learnt about symbol data type. There I told you a concept in while working with symbol data type in JavaScript. We have hidden types. Input type hidden. Remember? That means now what we have to do here? We have to create what? Input type is what? Hidden. So hidden is having an ID. What is that? Edit appointment ID. In this, we need to display the value. That means in this value should be what? That appointment, when user clicks on edit, then here we will put that. What is it? $# edit appointment title. Actually, it is a hidden field. Into that we will put a value. What is the value? Appointment dot what? ID. That means what happens is it will have a field, but it will not show it. It will have a field, but it will not show it. You observe, right click, inspect. In the model body, in the data list, hidden is there. Right? In the hidden, it has to get the details and display. And you see here, it is having the appointment title and all. That means this hidden field will store the appointment. It is going to store the appointment. Right? That means appointment will be in edit appointment ID. It will be storing that. We have to collect that and we have to use it. Okay, a hidden field is there. On save click, collect the appointment ID. Based on that, we have to save. We need to write the save click. Where is that? Edit appointment. Another one. This is what? Save appointment. Save update save appointment. Okay, that is the option we are having. So right, so on which option? Click on which button? PTN save. On save click, what should happen? On save click, we need to, if you want to collect the appointment ID, you can collect it. How you can collect? Instead of hidden field, you can use another. What is it? This is appointment ID. Appointment ID. That means on edit click, what to do? This appointment ID you can collect from here, or we can put a default value also into this. Actually, later you will see another example. Means what we done? On delete click, we are sending the ID now, right? On delete click, we are sending the ID. Similarly, we can collect the ID also. Or actually, sometimes people can use a cookie also. One cookie for username, another cookie for IDs. It's your wish. Okay, on save click, what should happen? We have to collect the appointment details, same like here. Let's copy. We have to collect the appointment details in a variable. Okay. Here we need a ID also. What is that ID? $hash. It will come from where? Appointment. Edit appointment ID. ID dot what? Val. It is a hidden field. Title is coming from edit appointment title. It is coming from edit appointment description. It is coming from edit appointment date. And what we need to do, this new data we need to post. Cookie is coming from cookie name. New data we need to put dollar dot what? Ajax method. Ajax method is what? Put. The method is put. URL. What is the URL? http://localhost 4040/appointments /ID. ID is coming from where? ID is coming from. ID is already we are having here now. ID is already having appointment now. This is the ID now. That means what we have to do? $hash edit appointment hyphen what? ID. ID dot what? Val. The ID coming from here. Okay. What is the data? What is the data? Appointment is the new data. That is the new data we are displaying. And on success, once it is done, what we will do? Load what? Dashboard. We will load the dashboard after updating the details. Okay. Now let's see. Are there any issues? Edit project KT. Here I given description as prepare project documents for KT. something like this, and click on save. Some problem. It is not updated in the database. It is not updated. Some problem in the put operation. On save click. PTN Seva. Where is that button? PTN save. On save, we have to collect this data. Edit appointment ID, edit appointment title, edit appointment description and date. Is that ID correctly coming on put? Let's check that. Console log, this value. First, we are verifying that appointment value is correctly coming or not. So console, and I click on edit. That is coming fine. On save click. Acha, put have some problem. What is the problem? Appointment ID is correctly sent. Put operation. Acha, JSON string 5 we haven't given. That is the problem, right? We are not converting the data into JSON string 5. This data must be sent in which form? JSON string 5. We forgot that. Okay. What is it? Appointment. That is the problem we are facing, right? We have to convert that to JSON string 5. Now, no problem. Let's collect this here, edit, and change this description, prepare project documents, then save, it will be saved. So put operation is also working fine. Now all the CRUD operations are ready, right? So you go to sign out, log in as another user, John@11, and here we have edit the meeting with client something, attend meeting with client at suppose some 5 p.m. something like this, and save those modifications updated here. We want to add another appointment here, another appointment we are using. Suppose attend. So this is some React class. So class starts at some 7:30 p.m. something like this. 30 p.m. and this is some appointment date, and click on add, then it is added. And you want to remove, this is for only John. Now you click sign out, you log in as Sam, only Sam appointments will come. Sam appointments are different. And you sign out, log in as John, and only John appointments will come. Only John appointments will come. Right? We have register, we have login, we are adding appointments, we are editing appointments, and we are deleting. You want to make any change, you can change anywhere. So that means edit. So suppose React 19 class, some 7:30 p.m. So date is changed to 23, then save, it will change into that. Then what is delete? So this delete is going to remove that particular appointment. So you click here, are you sure? Okay, that appointment is removed. That is the basic implementation how we are doing. This is all the CRUD operations. So with a JSON server. same UI logic will be there. Only one point will be changing. We remove the JSON server and we put a MongoDB. Everything same. Only the point is MongoDB have get method, post method, put method, and delete. Now we need to convert this with backend database and the backend APIs. APIs we have to create by using what? APIs we have to create by using Node and Express. So for the same concept, we will create different database. You can learn another project also with similar type of example. So this is a complete example. That means a complete project of end to end. So how do we manage everything end to end complete project? Now, once we do this, means once we configure, we understand this. After knowing this, now this is all to make you understand perfectly about jQuery. That means here front end, I'm using jQuery to make you understand complete all jQuery related Ajax methods. Now in jQuery, you have one more concept, that is actually we have jQuery UI. We have one more option. We need to just understand few concepts of jQuery UI. It is not compulsory, but having knowledge on this is little good, right? Because some companies may be using these jQuery UI components. Actually, it is just like Bootstrap, but more simple than Bootstrap. jQuery UI is just like Bootstrap, but it is more simple than Bootstrap. It is more simple than Bootstrap. So actually, jQuery UI is nothing but it is a component library. Component library similar to Bootstrap. So Bootstrap up to version 4, up to versions 4 used jQuery for functionality. So Bootstrap 5 is not using Bootstrap 5 doesn't require jQuery to add explicitly. Actually, up to Bootstrap 4, we used to use jQuery for Bootstrap. It is required. For Bootstrap 5, they avoided using jQuery. So doesn't require jQuery. We don't need to add. Actually, earlier Bootstrap requires combination of jQuery. We need jQuery. But now you don't need jQuery. You don't need jQuery. But individually jQuery UI is present. That jQuery UI implements simple logic, complex logics in a simple way. Complex things you can achieve in a simple way by using jQuery UI. But every time it is not suitable. Just 1-2 points I will show. Others you can try by yourself because they are third-party libraries. You can try. Actually, component library means what? Like buttons, nav bars, carousels, accordions, pop-ups, models, all these are provided. And jQuery also provides some components internally. If you see them, they look very simple. When compared to Bootstrap, designing, working with them is very simple. For example, I will show you how to set up this jQuery UI. Actually, jQuery UI provides interactions. It provides widgets and animations also. Actually, effects it calls as. jQuery provides interactions, widgets, and animations. So install, how do we set up this? So set up jQuery UI. For that, actually, package manager is not enough because package manager will not download all files. We have to manually download. We have to manually download jQuery and put in our project. So what you have to do is first, so you have to visit their official website. jQuery UI official website is this, jQueryui.com. This is the official website. First you have to visit, then download the standard version, stable version, zip folder. Now extract the folder, copy files, then go to your project and add a new folder, jQuery UI. And paste the copied files into jQuery UI. Through npm, we cannot install complete library of jQuery UI. They haven't given that. That's the reason we have to manually do this. Right. So here, what is the point? Visit this jQuery UI. In jQuery UI, download the stable. Stable option is there, download. And it will get you a zip folder actually. Open that folder. Open the folder to view the files and copy all these files. Control C. Go to your project location. Suppose currently I'm going to this to-do app. Here I will create a new folder, jQuery UI, and paste all those files. Now it is ready. Unfortunately, we don't have a package manager for this. Actually, all libraries we install with package manager, npm. But through npm you can install, but some files will be missing. npm cannot install all of them. Some files are externally added. That is the reason you will not get complete jQuery UI when you install with package manager. Manually you have to add. So once it is ready, now see, I will show you how it is effective. Now what you have to do, so link the following files. First one, make sure that you linked jQuery.js, jQuery UI.js. These two files you have to link. jQuery comes from jQuery library. This comes from UI library. And actually jQuery UI CSS is also there. You have to link this one. CSS files, you know. So just like Bootstrap bundle is there, Bootstrap CSS is there, here also jQuery UI will be there. So once you set up this, actually see now here, I copied everything into this. I will not disturb this. I will show you what is the specialty of jQuery UI. I will add a new folder, or just I will, UI demo. Okay. And I'm adding a new page, some home.html. And here I will keep a simple design. And you see now I am creating here. Let's have images. Banner is there. Okay, fine. Now what I'm doing is I'm linking here. Link relation is style sheet. Href is dot slash. It is jQuery UI. jQuery UI.css. And script. Compulsory first script source must be, that is node modules jQuery. Dist jQuery.js. After jQuery only you have to implement jQuery UI. jQuery UI, jQuery UI.js. Order is important. First jQuery, after that jQuery UI. Now what is the specialty here? I will show you. Suppose we have an image. We have a source. // public images banner. Some width is 200, height is 200. Suppose you see there is an image like this. I want this image. Actually, this image is present in aside. I'm just giving aside. And here I kept a heading ads like this I given. And suppose I given style. So width as 200 pixels. So width as 200 pixels. As 200 pixels. That is ads. And border as 1 pixel solid black. Okay. Okay. Now you can see this is advertisement. We are having padding as 10 pixel. Now what I want this advertisement to be moved any place I want. On screen, I want in different places. Advertisement will come here. If I want, I should able to move it from here and put somewhere else. Then very simple. What you do, write a script and dollar. So we need to load the jQuery function first. Okay. When jQuery is ready, bring this aside. That means how do we bring the aside dollar? What is it? Aside. And I will put a method draggable. That's it. This draggable is a jQuery UI technique, UI method. When I apply draggable, I can drag and keep anywhere I want. That's very simple. You don't need to write anything, just draggable. That means anything, a paragraph or a heading or an advertisement. It's very simple. A small logic here. That means I can easily draggable. I am giving as resizable. Resizable. When I give resizable, I can adjust the size here. I am not giving for IMG image. I am giving for aside. If I give for image, image can be resizable. That means it is adjustable now. That means interactions. We have a lot of interactions. What are the interactions we are having? Interactions like what? Interactions. We have interactions like what? Sortable, draggable, so resizable, so sortable, draggable, resizable, all such options are interactions. Actually, you see their website, They give interactions, draggable, droppable, resizable, even it is having like droppable, and it is having droppable, and it is having sortable, selectable. These are all ready-made methods. You can implement these methods in a simple way. Suppose you see, suppose I'm giving, this is draggable. Let's say, let's put some ordered list. Here we have CSS and list item, HTML, JavaScript, and jQuery. Like this, we have Bootstrap. Like this, we are having something, and you see that is ordered list, $OL, ordered list, sortable. I am applying sortable. Then see what happens. This list is sortable. I can drag and put anywhere I want. That's very simple. These are ready-made. Logics are already written, just you have to implement them. Actually, to write like this, it takes time. Not only that, for example, you will see more surprising. These are all what? Interactions. We have widgets. Widgets are nothing but what? Widgets are like dialogue, accordion, like drop down. So nav bar, all this comes under widgets. But you don't have some more widgets like what? Bootstrap. So you have dialogues, you have accordions, you have models, that is dialogue is model, drop downs, nav bars. You remembered you have designed accordion in Bootstrap. It's a lengthy process, very big concept. Accordion, accordion header, accordion body, accordion collapse, accordion ID. You learned how to design accordions in Bootstrap. See in jQuery UI. Suppose I give an FAQs, okay, and here I'm giving a simple div, and the class ID is having like suppose FAQ. In this again I'm having a heading. Okay, what is this heading is? So what is Netflix? Like this we are having, and what we are having below this we will put a div. In this we will put a paragraph, some paragraph. Like this we created one option. We have another heading. So heading 2, okay. And here, so how much does Netflix cost? Like this we are giving. And we have a div and we have a paragraph. Lorem, like this we are having some paragraph. Actually, I want this as accordion. I want this as accordion, collapsible like accordion I want. Then see FAQ is having a heading and a division. Now just access that FAQ, $FAQ, and apply accordion. That's it. It will become an accordion. It will become an accordion. Now you may ask like, then why you taught so many things in Bootstrap? This is very simple. No? One word. And for that Bootstrap accordion means you will scratch your head like accordion header, body, collapse, accord database, target database, parent. Just word, one accordion is enough, right? So these are ready-made. Just what you do, visit this website, select this, what you want. They will give you a sample for that date picker. And how to design, go to view source. You will see the code, just date picker for the text box. You can learn all these components by yourself. You have to learn by yourself because all we don't need to teach. One is enough, others you can handle. You can see and you can try them. And it is simple. They will give you different settings for that. You can try with different settings. But you may ask like, then why we learned Bootstrap, which is very complicated? Because now the problem is, tell me how to modify this button. How do we modify the button? Where is the logic for that? There is no button to modify. What is advantage in Bootstrap? It allows customization. That means you can design your own button. For that, your wish. You can put like accordion button or your own button. But here that customization is difficult. It's very difficult to customize. That is the reason if you want lot of customizations, your own styles, then better you go with Bootstrap. No, you are satisfied what they give, that's enough. Then you can simply implement jQuery UI, right? This makes UI designing more simple. The same things, what you learned in your Bootstrap, similar concepts will be available, but not many, very less. You can try them. This is just for your idea, right? These are the concept of how do we work with jQuery UI. Now in the UI part, two more things we will learn. One is Sass. Another one I will show you about Tailwind. Once we know Sass and Tailwind, then we will go into the backend database integration by removing JSON server. One more end-to-end project I will show. But this time only few concepts I will explain, rest you have to do. You have to design. All the CRUD operations will be same. You have to design. That we'll see in next session. So tomorrow we will discuss about Sass and Tailwind. What is Sass? What is Tailwind? We will learn about that. Okay, tomorrow I'll continue, right? Yeah. And this entire project I will upload as a zip file. I will upload only the zip file of code. Rest of everything you have to install. Means what? JSON server, node modules, libraries, all those you have to install. Okay. I will share this project. You try that. Okay. Right. Yeah.